Happy Sunday. Welcome back to another video. Got a lot of things going on today. Thought I'd drop in for a video. I see a lot of people panicking and going crazy with what's going on with this market. And thought I'd drop in, just give my grumpy 2 cents that I know some of y'all can't wait to hear. Also listening to the Kulo live chat that's going on right now on Telegram. And at the same time, they also have a Big Red Telegram going on. And I tell you all, this is why I like both these meme projects, is these guys are up front talking about getting on exchanges, what it's going to take, what exchanges, they're possibly looking at. Supposedly both of them have something going on with 2 or 3 exchanges, not some of the biggest exchanges, but like Big Red said, you got to get on CoinMarketCap first, get a couple of things down first. But there's a lot of things going on, even though it's the weekend. So stay tuned for more. Well, welcome back. Been a good weekend. Sunday, been raining all day here though, but it's better than being at work, right? So there's been a lot of things going on in the market. I see a lot of panic and a lot of people doing a lot of talking about, that's it, bull run came too fast, and now everything's going to correct and go way down. And remember, none of this in this video is financial advice. This is just my 2 thoughts on it, and grumpy thoughts. That's what y'all come here for. But I'm telling everybody, don't panic. When I put a short out yesterday in the middle of my daughter's softball game, and I started seeing a lot of people talk about what's happening and stuff like that, and I told them, when there's blood in the streets and them candles are red, that's when you need to be collecting, accumulating, buying more, if you got the money to buy more. It's definitely not the time to sell. You don't try to catch the falling knife, as they say. But there's a lot of stuff going on right now in the market. A lot of money getting put into these memes. It seems like no matter what meme Solana puts out, and it could be some of the stupidest memes out there, and it's weird. It's me and my negative usual self will say there's something, a foul going on, when some legitimate meme coins that have a team docs and stuff like that are having problems getting on exchanges, but yet you have a meme like the Book of Memes that comes out, and within 24 hours it's already on exchanges and all kinds of stuff like that. So who knows? And just because these memes are going up today, y'all need to be careful with them. Doesn't mean that they're going up tomorrow. It's what's behind it, what kind of team's behind it. Is it just a group of people that came up with some money to come up with a meme for the hell of it? I don't know. Nobody has really cracked the code yet on what makes a successful meme. I've showed y'all videos in the past where some of these memes, they got like, I don't know, 20 or 30 new memes that come out an hour or every couple of hours on Solana. I showed y'all the Bird Eye website where it shows y'all these new memes that are constantly being pumped out. In 99.999% of them, if you try to get in them, you try to play with them at all, they are gone and done within the same couple of hours it took for them to get listed on that Bird Eye or Solana Chain. So it's hard, and you got to be very careful. But let's look at some charts. There's a couple of things I wanted to show y'all real quick. All right, so one little hint I need to give y'all before I get started is make sure you refresh your CoinMarketCap, because apparently at some point the website gets stale. And I just did a 5-minute rant on a bunch of these different coins, scrolling down like this without pressing refresh, and the prices were not even close to being right. So what I was coming back saying, a lot of people are panicking right now about Bitcoin. And we talked before about futures were expiring Friday, so we knew we were going to see this kind of dip. You have bunch of people trying to still guess when they should be shorting, when they should be longing, not using stop losses. I hate to be your parents, but not using those stop losses, and they're getting wrecked. They're getting liquidated, and that adds to that downward pressure on Friday. And that's what happened is you had all this Friday and it just started coming down. And then over the weekends lately have been low points. And we're going to go over that in a second. But this right here just flipped BNB. Before I refresh this, I just said how Solana will be flipping BNB this week. That was my thoughts. Now I refreshed it. BNB got flipped by Solana. Solana is still going. I'm telling y'all right now, Solana is flipping Tether. Now you have a lot of people out there. This isn't me. A lot of people out there who are saying Solana will take the number 2 spot this bull run. People are getting sick of Ethereum and the fees. I understand the Ethereum upgrade helps from the layer 2 stuff, but I have Ethereum in some different wallets. I tried moving the other day and it was just some dust or whatever you want to call it, you know, $20 here, $30 here, some different wallets. I'm trying to consolidate all this stuff to get it all together. And what they wanted to charge me to move that stuff was stupid. And people are starting to have enough of that. Some people don't. Some people think Ethereum is the greatest thing. If you do, you do. But Solana, despite how you feel about it, despite how you like it or you don't like it, you know we have a saying on this channel. I heard it from somewhere else and I stole it. And it is, you don't have to hate it. You don't have to date it, meaning you don't have to love it. You just trade it. You don't let your heart or your feelings get in the way. Yes, you got to do your research. Yes, you got, you know, it's not financial advice. You got to dig into it and don't take other people's word for things. But when you have this kind of movement like this, and I was telling everybody back here to buy, and I wasn't listening enough because I didn't buy enough, but buy. And then look where you're at right now. You're about to flip $200 on Solana. Solana's all-time high was 260, and the way this is going, it might hit that by next weekend at this time, if it keeps going. Every single meme coming out right now, majority of them is Solana's, even these stupid ones. I showed y'all the other day on Bird Eye how they got 20 and 30 new memes coming out every day on Solana. Some don't last 24 hours. Some do. This boom right here, I don't know what's going on with it. I don't know how a meme coin comes out and all of a sudden it can within 24 hours on the exchange. I have suspicions about how that occurs, but everybody jumped into all this boom. People wanted me to look at it and call it for my next meme of the month, and I was staying away from it. There's just something weird about it going on now. It's not that old, and you look at it as it's only came out Friday, and the fact that it's went from here, you know, if you got in right here on these low levels, but I was told some of this was pre-sold, and you look at not all the supplies out yet. I don't know. It's a Solana coin right now. Solana tokens are hot. It's up 1,800%. Could you make something with this? Yep, but you know, I don't know if there's a team behind it. I don't know what's going on with it. But the fact that it's 2 days old and you got Binance, HTX, KuCoin already involved in this, but yet you got, you know, some legitimate meme coins with their project, with people behind it who have doxed themselves, who are actually doing stuff with the coin, can't get on exchanges yet. I don't know. I'm not here to knock it. Like I said, y'all might be able to do something with it. But how many meme coins can Solana support right now? But going back to my original thing, the market is recovering somewhat. But one thing I wanted to go over with y'all was Bitcoin. You know, last week, 7 days ago, you had this same thing happen. You had it going up, and it just had this huge crash right here. You know, it went up to 70,000 and came all the way down on when all these shorts got liquidated or whatever it was. And I forget how much we said, how many, $68 million got liquidated between shorts and leverage and stuff like that. We went over that, and it did recover somewhat, but it just kind of did this sideways thing. It was under 70. People were talking about how it wasn't going to do anything, and this went kind of sideways. A little bit of bump on Sunday, and then come Monday, it does this. When the Asian markets open up overnight, that's what you're seeing right here. Us in America at 1 o'clock in the morning, we're sleeping. But you had this big jump up like this. And then come Friday, here we are going back down sideways again. But when you look at where we are now, and you look at where we were last Friday, Sunday night, we're in the same spot. Yet you got people panicking like crazy. I'll show you all the week before that. The week before that, you have Friday. It does this. Yeah, Friday you have this dip from 63 down 60. So you lost 3,000. Came back up Friday. Went sideways Saturday. Sunday started kind of going up, kind of like what it's doing today. And then you had around here. Here comes the Asian market, 1 o'clock in the morning, just like you did last weekend. And you went from 62 to 63, all the way up to 68, 69,000. Corrected a little bit, came up, 69,000 again Tuesday, came back down, and then just got bought right back up. So what we're seeing right now, look, the numbers might not be exact. I'm just trying to tell you all, don't panic, don't go crazy. This isn't all, we're not crashing down to zero. Look, guys, I know I'm not TNA, so don't make fun of my lines. That's probably why I'm so bad at TNA, because I know, one time I heard guys talk about where it's more solid at, more points at. So you don't worry about these bigger wicks like this. That's where it wicks at. But either way, you got Kulo coming to this end of this. I think with the market going back up, I think Kulo is going up. Again, not financial advice. It's just what I'm thinking. And we'll see. It's a hell of a triangle. Or whatever you want to call it. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen with this. I can tell you, I showed y'all in the beginning, I was watching Kulo. Kulo's got a lot of stuff playing. They got this big Kulo fight going on this weekend. Easy for me to say don't panic because, y'all know I bought down here in this 2-2 area somewhere around here. And I had a little line drawn right here that in case it falls back down when it was coming down. Hey, if this falls back down, I'm buying a whole bunch more. Again, that's me. I would love to buy more when it was down here. My only issue is, am I really making that much of a dent or increase? Because I bought so much here. Buying here is really going to raise my average buying cost, and I don't want to do that. As far as big reds, I got it on big red down here around 2. I called it on my live stream. On my live stream, it was around 3. So for those 6 or 7 people who watch my live stream, if they happen to jump in on it, they're up pretty big, pretty nice right now. But even if later when I made another post about it, even if you got in here, you'd be up. Big Red has another live stream going on right now. So these guys are doing a lot of marketing, a lot of promotion. Again, this is another Docs team. And you can see down here, you have somebody right now, a minute ago, just bought 54 AVAX worth, which is $3,000. So you see, you got people buying and people selling, and it's crazy the amount of money that's going through here right now. So you got a $1.4 million volume, and I want to say like the first 24 hours they had like 1.5 million in volume already or something like that. It was crazy, whatever the number that they were talking about. Again, they're trying to get on the exchange soon. I heard them also earlier. Actually, they got a Twitter, a tweet, I guess you want to call it, post out right here talking about during the AMA today. They have 3 exchanges. So, hey, what's going to happen with that.
Richard is balling. Big Red is pumping. Yes, Big Red is doing well. Kulo is doing well. You know what? I'm going to support both of those meme projects for a very long time until they both hit $1 billion. I think they're going to do very well. Meme coins come and go, but when like, especially if you know the founders, You know what they're trying to do. You know that they're not a quick PND play. You know, I think they're going to both do very well. Richard is balling. Big.
You know, Kulo's got this big Kulo combat thing coming March 23rd. I'm not 100% familiar with it, but it's supposed to be a big event. I know Big Red's going to be involved in this, so that should be a good thing also. In Floki, I know a good bunch of y'all are in Floki. I'm not, but some of y'all are. And Floki is, here you go, Times Exchange, Times Square, thank you. And I think anything crypto like this is going to be positive for crypto. And then Floki even has this New York campaign challenge, $7,000. So, hey, this was a way to also get people to post it. Pretty smart when you ask me. So for those in Floki, this should be a good thing for y'all. Y'all know I'm really big on WIF. WIF did a fundraising. They raised over $700,000 to advertise the token's logo on a Las Vegas sphere. So in Vegas, Dog WIF hat will be on the Las Vegas sphere. I don't know when it's exactly coming. You know, I'll cover it. You know, I am a huge fan of WIF. When you look at the coin market cap of all the meme coins right now, WIF is 45. I see it passing Pepe soon. I'm sorry for those in Pepe. I own a little bit of Pepe. So, you know, I also own Bonk, and Bonk seems to be getting passed up by several people. I don't know why, but it is. So, I mean, but you look at these Solana meme coins, and that stuff going into Solana. But you have Dog with Hat is one of the only ones you see here where everything's green. Mall coins green. That's ranked 223. Dog with Hat is still going up. It's still up 38%. I know this was down to 2 something. Me and Fluffy were playing Call of Duty the other night, and we talked about how this came down, and I accumulated more. You know, I'd like to sit there and lie to y'all and tell y'all I accumulated down at the $2 range, but I want to say it was about 220, 230 when I got it yesterday. Actually, was when I made that short yesterday. If y'all saw my short with while I was at my daughter's softball game, so that had to be about 1 or 2 o'clock. So I bought it at 230, 240. Not a lot. Took my Helium IoT rewards for the day before, so that had to be about 6,000, 7,000 IoT. I think it was about maybe, was that $15, $20 worth? And I just bought some more. And here we are up again. I can tell you what George has said about it. This is his words, not mine, but he sees WIF at some point having to go to Coinbase. That Coinbase will pick this up. And you know, Coinbase just opens up to a lot of people. We know the Coinbase effect. And I could see this going up some more. You know, people want to talk about how much can it go, you know, can it double? I could see it doubling. You know, I can see, you know, yeah, 3 million market cap, and people have to remember this market cap when they start talking about these stupid numbers that people are projecting. You know, a $6 WIF to double their people's money. If they put in today, a $6 WIF would mean, you know, you're doubling this number. This is a $6 million market cap, and $6 million market cap puts it between ICP and Litecoin. That's only at 2021. I can see that happening. Tripling would put it here. You know, I don't know how much more money can get, because my 2 cents, which doesn't mean that. I wonder how much more money can WIF get into it with all these other Solana meme coins going on right now. I don't know. You know, how many meme coins can we stomach right now and keep putting money into? You know, I don't know. This is crazy, but I'm not panicking over this one at all. And some of the stuff always has to shake out. I don't think it, and one thing that I heard the other day, and this is true, is it seems like the people who are saying this is going down to 50,000 to correct and stuff are the same people who are calling for $8,000 and $10,000 Bitcoin, which we never even got close to in the bear market. And You just need to quit listening to those people. If anybody is interested in looking at Big Red, please go to their website, thebigredcrypto.com. There are a lot of, when you look up the ticker, the $ with TD, there are several copies of this. Please make sure that you are using this contract address. And if you want to know how to buy Big Red, because I've had several people ask me that, on top of the website, it says how to buy. It comes down and shows you step by step of what you need. You need to have in a compatible wallet. You can use Coinbase wallet, Trust wallet, MetaMask, or Avalanche wallet. Make sure you have AVAX in it, and you go to Visit Trader Joe. When you go to Visit Trader Joe, you then just connect your wallet, whatever wallet you want to use that has that AVAX in it. You make sure this is on the AVAX chain. You're going to click trade up here, and down here where it says select token, you're going to pull it down, and you're going to paste that address from that website on here. And when you do that, I don't have a wallet attached right here. I don't want all y'all seeing my wallet, but this will then, when you paste this in, this will pop up TD, and then you put whatever you want. Simple enough. Make sure y'all are following my Twitter. I've been sharing a lot of stuff on Twitter lately. It's at GrumpyDad56. So that should be it for my weekend update. Hope I didn't bore y'all too much. So some of this stuff, if any of y'all are into all this crypto stuff, y'all know most of everything going on. But my biggest thing was just to tell everybody don't panic. I got people contacting me, asking me what to do, my friends and stuff like that. And don't catch the falling knife. Let it roll at this point. And it's going to recover. I mean, we got too much going on right now. It's going to recover. They do have, I think, the FOMC meeting coming up this week. As long as there's nothing breaking, some kind of news we're not expecting, I don't see that much movement. But just remember, there's always some type of movement around these FOMC meetings. We've seen these drastic dips, these drastic skyrockets, and rarely do we not see really much change at all. We've talked before that we don't think there's going to be any type of drop in the interest rates, especially one of the charts that George showed recently, where actually inflation is still going up to a point. I don't see them, and a lot of people do not see them trying to suddenly raise rates. I think that would be catastrophic for everything. That would be catastrophic for any kind of election stuff. I think that'll be catastrophic for the economy. Banks, they're barely hanging on now and can't handle an interest rate hike. That's my opinion. Not financial advice as usual, but I'd be very surprised to see any type of raise like that. I think it's just going to stay steady. I know people a month or two ago were thinking it would start dropping this month, but I think they're pretty much expecting that. They know that's not going to happen, so that price has been baked in already. Maybe that might have something to do with a little bit of this dip in price. I just can't believe that it would start dropping on Friday because of an FOMC meeting coming up this week. A meeting's like Tuesday or Wednesday, so we could see a recovery tomorrow, Tuesday or Wednesday, see a little bit of a dip again. But either way, I think we well on our way into this bull market. Whether or not all these alts are going to jump up like people predict them, I know I have an opinion, and I know it's not in the majority with people, and I'm in the minority on this. Please don't unsubscribe just because of this, but I just don't see, and I've told you all this before, I don't see the meta side of crypto skyrocketing like it did last time. I think you can see more AI stuff, and I hate to say it, but more meme stuff. The memes are it. Memes are bringing people in, and I could just see memes still going. But meta, we all know, anybody who's in the video games knows that what's popular 2 years ago is not popular right now. And me personally, on my own portfolio, I'm not getting rid of anything. I'm gonna let y'all know that now. I'm not getting rid of anything, but I'm also not DCAing anymore into some of these meta coins. I just don't feel that that's what the priority is going to be this bull market. I'll hold them because, I bought some of those back when in the last bull market. So you had, what Sandbox was and Decentraland, Gala, and some of these coins were kind of up there. But again, I'm in minority. I don't know nothing. I'm an old man. So take my advice with a grain of salt. Just put it in with all the other advice y'all getting. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens this week. You know, I'll be back with more videos tomorrow. We'll be doing a video going over what's going on with some of these other projects, what kind of updates are going on, updates on what kind of rewards I've been getting. I'm very interested to see what I get in my with demo, because those rewards have made no sense. It seems like one week I'm getting a large amount, next week I get hardly any, next week I get a large amount again. So this should be my short week, if that makes sense. I think I'm going on week 6 or week 7, so I'm curious to see what demo is going to do. I'm curious. I'm also looking into the staking part of. We'll see. We'll keep our fingers crossed for Kulo and Big Red. Looks like, I mean, either way, I'm 5 for 5 on my meme calls on the channel so far. So depending on when you got in on, I mean, Big Red, I think tomorrow you're going to see this big surge again. Actually, tonight when that Asian market opens up, hopefully it brings all this up with it. Solana, I just don't know what to do with Solana. I don't know if I should buy Solana and DCA into some more Solana, even though my buy-in cost is so low. But if it gets to what they're saying, not me, but if they're saying $800 to $1,000, you're going to wish you bought more at $196. So I hope everybody has a good weekend. Hope this wasn't too long. Just want to do a quick update to everybody. Calm down. I'll keep repeating myself, so I'm going to get out of here. So I'll see y'all tomorrow in my video or my recap of my projects and whatever else news is going on. And I hope the rest of y'all weekend's good. See y'all in the next video.